When you are an artist and you start out, you just make whatever comes to mind. And you are so excited by the joy of creation. You're just like, oh, I can create something, I'll create this. And that's good. That's what makes debut albums and second albums really, really great. At one point though, you've done it so many times that you have to replace the joy of creation with something else. And I had that really badly. When I was about to do my third album, I had no idea what I was doing. So I took like a huge break and I went to Shanghai and I thought a lot about what kind of artist I wanted to be. And then I got back and I created this album based on Shanghai. So I feel like a completely new artist now. Like, it's like the difference between playground and certainty.
We're having fun in another place now.
My equipment is actually quite simple. Both the keyboard and the launch pad are controlling the computer, and these are programmed. So it's like a web of very intricate programming. I lived in Shanghai, which is the whole basis of my new album. And there was this girl, a very special girl, and she dragged me to the mansion.
First lesson, you're not in control. They know you better than you know. Bitch, get twice high.
The mansion was a very mysterious club in Shanghai, and it's a place out of a David Lynch movie. I'm still sometimes not quite sure it really existed. And at one point during that crazy evening I had there, she drew me aside and she started painting my face with the fluorescent body paint. And she said, don't tell anyone I'm the one with the paint because then everybody wants some. So that was kind of her way of marking her crowd. And then skip to 2 years later when I've made a whole concept album about that thing and I'm discussing a light show we're doing. And I suddenly think of like, oh, this blacklight paint. It felt like tripping over a treasure. I'm trying to go for something like cyborg-ish, like something that would be inside a computer. Because I like that whole playing with the fact that I am an electronic musician and what you see is electronic, but it's human.
Take me down to the place in you where you go with the lights out after all your parties, and drag me up for recovery when I've seen with the lights out. This is where your heart is.
I feel like I kind of started working recently as a film director would work with a movie. I really like the way film directors work. It's so inspiring and it's so intense and it's so cool. Like the way where you have this huge world and you can change a little thing over here and then something over here changes and you have to change that. And that kind of storytelling where you look at all the different layers is something that I am really inspired by.
I remember feeling skinny by the ocean, he kisses like a movie.
When I was a kid, I always wanted to be a movie director as well, so it's kind of close to my core.
I can feel the moon pulling the cold things he says now and again. I remember.
All my albums are personal. Like, it can never not be personal for me. When I make it, I listen to it constantly. Like, when I just made a song, and there is that time where the song becomes a thing, where it becomes alive, where it gets its own life. When that happens, I start listening to it on repeat, like for days.
Some drugs might come in handy.
I went to clubs before, but I just didn't kind of get it. Like clubbing for real. Like, I think I went with people who didn't really like clubbing. So we would go to a club and then we would stand and talk. And talking in a club is super annoying because the music's really loud. But in Shanghai, I got it. I went down and I danced for 6 hours straight, and it was the most magical thing I've ever experienced. I'm fucking afraid of getting electrocuted because once I was holding this microphone and I got so electrocuted that the whole building, like the power went out. I just fell down on the floor. And since then I've been scared shitless of getting electrocuted. Like, if I get it into my head, even though it makes no sense at all, that there is like an electrical current in something, I cannot touch it. I'm like, it's just so scary because I fainted. I could have died. I mean, fuck.
She was in mid-flight across the Chinese night. Looked like inverted spider webs of traffic light. Go back 2 hours before skyscrapers watched in awe. We took a cab in vain, and in the haze we saw the woods were cutting deeper than before.
Not a lot of it was recorded in Shanghai. The sound bites, definitely, like all the weird quotes you hear. But I had to leave Shanghai to be able to make the Shanghai album, because Shanghai is really intense. It's not good for hard work.
You went verbal on me, then I went down on you. You didn't know what to do, 'cause I do so well. You dropped me into your bath, I almost drowned in your bed. And then the skyline sang a sound in Shanghai.